Josh Van Hart, and Mike Easmil, Adam Lee, Brent Schreiber, and Mike Decker. That's a lot of people. We're gonna make up a story. We're gonna make up a fairy tale. That's actually what we're gonna do. We're gonna make up a fairy tale. I'm gonna play director is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play director. I'm gonna get all these people behind me. They're all gonna just line up in a row, and they're gonna line up in a row behind me. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some kind of fairy tale that we want them to tell, and then I'm gonna sit here, right here. I'm gonna kneel right in front of them. I'm gonna point at somebody. When I point at somebody, they'll start making shit up. They'll make shit up as I'm pointing at them. And then as soon as I point to the next person, pay attention because you're going to have to do this shit. When I point at you and I point to the next person, you'll immediately pick up where the person before you had, and you'll start making shit up. So everybody's going to just make shit up. This is a bunch of made up shit. It's going to be a made up fairy tale about somebody in this audience is what it's going to be. It's going to be a made up fairy tale. And then I'm just going to sit here, and like I said, I'm going to point to you. And as soon as I start pointing at you, you start. And then you pick up from where the person had it before you, and you're going to take it wherever you want to go. And I'm just going to just like back and forth, and we're going to make up some screwed up fairy tale. Now, I know somebody in here is about ready to have a birthday. Woo! Yes, you are. It's Nathan right back there. He's one of the people who comes here all the time. He's going to have a birthday. He's going to have a birthday. So the birthday, you're turning 33, correct? Yes. That's correct. Okay, he's turning 33. So we're going to do a fairy tale. We're going to do a fairy tale about Goldilocks turning 33 and she's still not married. That's all I'm going to give you. Goldilocks will be turning 33 and she's still not married. That's all I'm going to give you. Now, the story will be made up from there, and it is in the form of a fairy tale. In the form of a fairy tale, Goldilocks is turning 33 and still not married. This will be the fairy tale. I will be directing from this spot. When I point at somebody, they will start the story. Now, everybody needs to move up here tight on the microphone. Now, there's no need to actually... fucking call.
Is this tight enough?
Okay, right there. Now, folks, project. Project, you don't have to move to the microphone where you're at. That way we can do this speed, because this is all about speed. I'm going to point at you and you're going to start. So here we go. Goldilocks turns 33 and still not married. The fairy tale.
Goldilocks is enjoying her porridge this morning. It's her 33rd birthday. She's not fucking married. So Goldilocks decided to go to the bear's house.
Turns out Baby Bear is now turning 24 and is young enough to still like older women?
Like Goldilocks, but Goldilocks has picked up some weight. Making a lot of houses, eating a lot of porridge. She's 33, got bags under her eyes. It's no wonder she's single. She's pretty nasty, actually.
And her mom keeps calling her every day, like, why aren't you married yet? You're 33 years old. No one's going to want you when you're 40. Aren't you going through menopause soon? Where the hell are my grandkids? Why don't you go to the bear's house and pump out a few fuzzy ones? You're not getting any younger. You're going to be 37 in a few years, not 35.
And then she says, Mama, you're giving me a headache. You're giving me a headache. Give me a bear aspirin. And it tastes the flavor of porridge. That's the reason I got a thing for porridge. I love porridge.
I love porridge cakes. I want a big 33 cake with porridge. I'll invite all my friends over, the Bears. We were out the other night at Pottery Barn, me and the Bears, because I broke the chair, you know, so I had to get them a new chair at the Pottery Barn. That's what I want. I want a cake with the Bears and the chair at the Pottery Barn.
I would be pretty okay with some trick candles, too. 33 times trying to blow that shit out. And how about, Baby Bear, you come on over here, and, you know?
Yeah, because I like bears, and they're cute.
And maybe we should only get 29 candles. I don't want them to think I'm too old or too desperate.
Although desperation is kind of one of my thing, because after all I did is sleep in bears' beds. Daddy's bear's bed, mommy's bear's bed, baby's bear's bed, all their beds. all of them, because I'm kind of a skank.
Whatever you do, you're not inviting that red-blooded woman and that wolf. And that wolf was just, he was nothing but a wolf, I'm telling you.
But if he'll eat me, then that's cool.
Ain't nothing like getting eaten in the story, huh?